The Thunder just won Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals against the Dallas Mavericks, and it was a thriller tonight as it came down to the wire like it was in Game 3. And even though it was an off shooting night, somehow we came away with the win. What up? It's Bryson Akins here with another Thunder Digest video for you guys today. Before we get all this though, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support you guys have shown the channel. You guys are amazing there. Trying to reach 700 subscribers by the end of the week. We've hit those goals before pretty fast as well in a matter of 2 days. I think we can hit that again. So if you enjoy the content and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to stay up to date when a new video drops, and it's the best way to support the channel. Now we'll go ahead and get into it. Oklahoma City Thunder, this was definitely a must-win game for us. Even though it wasn't win or go home, it definitely felt like it, because if we lost, we would have been going back to OKC down 3-1 in the series against a tough Dallas team, where it's also even tougher to win on the road against this team, as we've seen it in Game 3 and Game 4. Even though we came away with a dub tonight, 110-96, we came away with an L Sunday night. Or no, it's a Saturday night. Sorry, I get my days mixed up very easily. It's late at night. I have a flight to catch in the morning. I've been packing all day. I'm beat. I'm worn out, as you can probably tell by my eyes and my face here. But we lost on Saturday night, 105-101. And so the margin of victory and defeat hasn't been that large when playing against this Mavericks team. And some of that has in part to do with the losses, our shooting, especially tonight, even though we came away with the win. But the reason we stay in all these games right now is what we're doing at the free throw line. I'm going to go ahead and show you the box scores here. This was for us tonight. As you can see here, shooting was not on our side. 35 of 92 from the field, 38% right there. Not great at all. We're usually a 50% team. We haven't been shooting well this entire series. Then the three-point number is what's really standing out to me. 7 of 27, 25.9%. That's not the greatest. You can't win games when you're doing that, but somehow we did, and this is the reason why right here, the free throw numbers. 23 of our 100 points, almost a quarter of our points came from the line, and we were converting the whole night, going 23 of 24, only missing one the entire game, and one of them came from Chet Holmgren. I believe it was early in the game as well. But when you look at what some of our players did, Chet, a decent night, 6 of 9 from the field. He actually had a really good night from what I saw watching the game and looking at the box score here. 18 points with 9 rebounds, 4 blocks as well, and no turnovers, and keeping those foul numbers down at 3. That's good to have. J-Dub had an off night, though, 5 of 19 from the field. That's not great at all. Usually he's a 50% shooter, but tonight, oh man, abysmal. Abysmal from him. Oh my gosh. 14 points, 9 rebounds though, did well on the board, 6 assists, 4 steals. That's a number that really stood out to me from him tonight. 4 steals right there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way. We're going to be honest here. He carried this team. He proved tonight why he should have been the MVP. Going 14 of 27 from the field, 6 of 6 from the line with 34 points. Didn't make a single three-pointer, only shot it once. Playing a lot of 1990 style of basketball lately here in the playoffs. Dort, solid. I want to say it's not really solid outing. Decent, meh. Could have been better. 4 of 14 from the field, 3 of 10 from the three-point line. He was not on from there at all. 8 rebounds though, 1 block, and he was playing all right defense against Luka. There were a few times where I'm like, maybe we should try to put someone else on him, and I still think we need to put Dort on Kyrie. I feel like he matches up better because of how physical he wants to be and how he'd be able to keep up with Kyrie speed-wise. And then we put someone else on Luka, like a J-Dub or someone on him to match size and try to have someone that can match up his style of slow basketball there. Josh Giddey only played 12 minutes, but I will say this about him. He had some key defensive moments in this game. He did. He's been playing well in the time he's been given in these past 2 games. And I still believe he should be riding the bench right now. I don't want to say riding it, but he should start on the bench and be a 6-man for us. I feel like he does better that way. But not bad. 5 points. His plus-minus was +6. First time he's been in the plus this whole series. 2 assists there, a steal and a block, and 2 turnovers. Not bad from him at all. Then the bench didn't really help us out a ton tonight. Aaron Wiggins and Cason Wallace, getting the only points off the bench for us tonight. But it's nice when you have Shai doing Shai things, getting you 34 points, and defensively, your whole team coming together. That's what really stood out to me in this game. We played defense at a high level, and we played it great. And that's one of the main reasons we won this game. We didn't back down on defense. We stayed with them the entire time, holding them under 100. That's huge for us. And then also another thing I noticed, the free throw numbers. We knew we needed to get to the line. That was the only way we were going to win since it was an off shooting night, and that's what we did. And when you look at Dallas's numbers, they had a good shooting night. 40% from the field, could be better. 34% from the three-point arc, though. That's pretty good. But 52% from the line, that's where they lost this game. They couldn't convert at the line either, and we know this about this team. They're not great free throw shooters at all. And so worst case scenario, if we notice we're going to give up an easy bucket, I hate to say this, but you might have to, hack a lively like we did in the last game. We might have to do that. Sometimes it's better to go ahead, foul, and get them to the line. That way they only make one or two majority of the time, and then it's a win. It's a win right there. Sure, you get a foul called on you, but if you're going to give up the easy basket, I wouldn't be mad if we started intentionally fouling like that. Not trying to get them hurt. Let me clarify that. Don't try to get them hurt. I just want that to be out there. Don't try to get them hurt. Just, if you notice you're going to give up an easy bucket, make it noticeable you're fouling so they can go to the line. So that's what I have to say about that. But Luka Doncic, not a great night from him at all. 6 of 20 from the field, 18 points. He also had 7 turnovers. We really held Luka tonight, and I was proud of us for doing that, even on this off night. Kyrie Irving, he had a good night, even though he didn't really score a ton. 9 assists. He had great court vision tonight. He just didn't shoot that well. He had a good night, I'm going to be honest. Daniel Gafford, he's been a player we got to look out for. He's killing us on the rebounds and down low in the paint, but not bad in general going up against him. Derrick Jones Jr., 17 points. That really surprised me when looking back at the box score. Did not know he had that much. And then finally, we somewhat held P.J. Washington. Somewhat held him. He only had 21 points tonight, 12 rebounds though, but we also made him to get 3 turnovers there. Their bench also did well for them because they've got size, and that's why they are able to keep up with us and keep on taking these leads against us and taking 2 games in the series. So that's something that's kind of stood out to me, the need for a big man. The need for a big man in the offseason is huge from what I'm watching this series. We just had that one more big guy helping us out either in the starting lineup or coming off the bench. I think we're up 3-1 in this series. I don't think we lose the game on Saturday. I think we win if we have a big man helping us out there. I think we still lose game 2. I don't think it changes much there. But there's a few moments I think we have that one extra big man. I think it adds 10 to 12 points for our total. That's all I got to say about that. And then once again, talking about our shooting numbers, it wasn't a great start from us here. As you can see here, total 30 to 20 in the first quarter, and then we were down by 11 after the half. Yeah, 11 there. Yeah, my math's right. Down by 11 at halftime. And then the second half, we really turned it on. 22 points in the third quarter, then 35 in the fourth, which helped us get the win tonight there. And some of it was, I was just going to be honest, you can tell our shooting was off in certain situations there. First quarter, second quarter was off, as you can see here, right here in this little shot chart on ESPN. First quarter, left side's us, right side's Dallas. Left side, as you can see there, a ton of misses. A ton of misses. Couldn't shoot from really past the free throw line, past that 15-foot range. While Dallas, they were hot from those corners there. And so, as you can see there, not really our night in the first half. But, thankfully, in the second half, as we're about to see here, in the fourth quarter, we really turned it on. And you can see defensively, we also turned it on. Because look at all those misses down low in the paint as well for them. And we really spaced out the floor with our shots, too. As you can see here on this left side, we spaced out the floor and took shots from all over the place. And we were finally able to start making some shots behind that 15-foot range, even some threes there. And so, as you can see there, it's just kind of, I'm repeating myself there. But, as you, I need to stop saying that. You can tell. First quarter, we were off, and it looked like we were dead. I'm going to be honest. That first quarter, it felt like we were down by 20 after the first. But at the end of the game, I was on cloud 9. It was a great victory. It's fantastic for us to even be able to come back from that large of a deficit there at one point, down by 11. I think we were also down by 17 at one point. Being able to come back and pull off this must-win game in Game 4, going back home, potential to go up 3-2. It's huge for us, and I'm excited what we can do. I'd also like to see a little bit more Josh Giddey. Just have Aaron Wiggins or Isaiah Joe start, but I think Josh Giddey should be getting 18 minutes off the bench. I think that's what puts us in the best situation to win these games. But I'm also curious what you guys think about this since he hasn't really been playing that much. What do you think he should be doing? Should he be coming off the bench? Would he benefit more? Or do you guys keep him in the starting lineup with these limited minutes? I'm curious. Leave your suggestions in the comments, and I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video.